Hi and welcome to the shortened version of our live Sunday Zoom service. So glad you're with us. The theme this week was Do Not Fear. So you'll hear a couple of readings about that and a short talk. In the service itself, there was an amazing story from a family with so much, in a sense, to be fearful of, but how knowing God really helps them overcome that through tough times. We've got a song along the theme of Do Not Fear, as well as a lovely kids slot. So do enjoy this, do tune in. It's potentially life-changing stuff.
Good morning, my name's John, and a story thought about Jesus. One of the stories that is told about Jesus in the Gospels is about a time he went to visit, stay with a couple of sisters who were some of his good friends. These two sisters were Martha and Mary, and although they were sisters, they were chalk and cheese. So Martha is the sort of person who, if you want something done, she's the person to go to. And Mary is much more of a people person. She's interested in people and she likes being with people. So anyway, Jesus turns up at their house and he comes with his followers, and hospitality means there's a meal to be prepared. And so Martha's in the kitchen, slaving away, doing the things that need to be done to get this meal ready. And Mary, well, Mary's with Jesus, sitting in with all the people round Jesus, listening to what he has to say. And you can imagine that Martha can only take so much of this, and eventually her frustration boils over and she comes to Jesus and says, "Jesus, tell my sister to come and help me in the kitchen." You can imagine her disappointment when Jesus says, "Well, actually, no, Martha, Martha, you're distracted and bothered by lots of things, but there's only one thing that's really important, and that's the thing that Mary has chosen, and I'm not going to take that from her. Jesus has to tell Martha that actually there are some things that are more important than others, and you have to focus on what's more important. That was true then, and it's true now. As we come out of lockdown, there are lots of questions about what we can, what we can't do, what life will be like, what the new normal will be like. But actually, is that really what's most important? Jesus, in his other teaching that we read about in the Gospels, tells us what is important. And what he says is, don't worry about food, don't worry about clothing, don't worry about the basics, the stuff of life. What's important is to focus on God, is to seek God, because God is what is most important. And so we have to seek God before anything else. Seek to know who God is, what God is like, which we see in Jesus. And seek to know how God wants us to live. That's what's important, and we do that first. And that is really countercultural, because our society says if you don't look out for yourself, nobody else is going to look out for you. But Jesus says, seek God first. And the paradox and the joy of the Christian life is that as we do that, everything else gets added in, because Jesus says God is not just God, he is our Father, and he knows what we need. He knows these things, but he wants us to come to him. And so the question is, how do we do that? And it's dead simple. We ask, we say, God, I want to find out about you. I want to seek you. Show me who you are. Show me yourself, and ask and see what happens. Every journey starts with a step, and that's the first step to take. And if you take that, tell us here at Holy Trinity, because we'd love to help you on your journey. Thank you, and be blessed.
Inside out, that the world will see you live in me. Shine from the inside out, that the world will see you live in me. You know me and you love me, you feel me, so send me to shine from the inside out, that the world will see you live in me. Shine from the inside out, that the world will see you live in me. Shine from the inside out, that the world will see you live in me. Shine from the inside out, that the world will see you live in me. Know me, love me, feel me, send me. Know me, love me, feel me, send me. Oh, know me, love me, feel me, send me. To shine from the inside out, that the world will see you live in me. Shine from the inside out, that the world will see you live in me. You know me and you love me, you feel me, so send me. Know me, love me, feel me, send me. Know me, love me, feel me, send me. sent me to shine.
So, thank you for being with us. I'll finish with a blessing. So now may the God of all peace bring his peace to you, dispel your fears, help you to know his love and trust in him. And may his blessing be with you and those whom you love today and through this week ahead and indeed into eternity. Amen.